Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning in my big catch-all happy planner for the week of December 5th through 11th. And I'm kind of jumping into like winter and Christmas stuff for the month of December. I know Hanukkah starts next Sunday, so I'll probably do my Hanukkah spread next week and then do a Christmas one for the Christmas week and then New Year's after that. But for this week, I want to do like a wintry kind of Christmas thing. I have some stickers that I got over the summer, actually, or a few months ago. I don't even know if it was over the summer, but I have some stickers that I want to use for this that are like Christmas or winter kind of themed. I loved this collab between Rongrong and Jojo'S Pretty Paper Shop. This one is the Christmas Village Planner Sticker Pack. So there's 12 sticker sheets in here, and I'm just gonna like open them up real fast for you. I used the fall version of these in my catch-all like maybe a month or two ago. So this is the Christmas or like winter version of them. All sorts of really cute things in here. I love the color palette. I used these like longer rectangle stickers last time I did a catch-all spread, and I might do that again. I haven't quite decided what I want to pair them with. I have some washi tape pulled. I have some scrapbook paper pulled. I love the like fashion illustration dolls in there, and then JoJo's illustrations with like the little houses. Those are so cute. So I'm thinking I'm going to pair in that scrapbook paper and some washi and just kind of like really pull from that color palette. Anyway, that is the Christmas Village Planner Sticker Pack. I think there's probably a better flip through somewhere else on YouTube if you're interested in seeing these in a little bit more detail. Or you could check out the Rongrong website and like zoom in on them. I think they're still available. And I think they're also available as like a digital version. So if you don't want to wait for them to show up in the mail and you want to like use them in like a digital planner or you want to print them out, I think there's a digital version of these available. As far as scrapbook paper goes, I have these 2 sheets from American Crafts that I got last year and just didn't end up using them. I like the little trees, but the polka dots, it feels a little bit more like not overpowering these stickers. I think I'm gonna have to start getting stuff on the pages to like really figure out what's going on. But these are the 2 scrapbook papers that I pulled. I could even do both of them kind of combined together. I don't really mix and match scrapbook papers often in my planner, although when I did my December currently page, I did use 2 different scrapbook papers. I'm not going to show you just yet because there's spoilers for the Create with Mandy advent calendar on my currently page, but 2 different scrapbook papers for that. Maybe for this spread, 2 different scrapbook papers. Last time I planned with the Rongrong and Jojo'S Pretty Paper Shop sticker packs, I combined them with According to Allie's florals. Well, this time around, I think I might want to do these Create with Mandy florals. I think that could be kind of fun. I love just like a floral Christmas kind of thing. So I'm grabbing those to kind of add into the combination. And then as far as washi tape goes, I grabbed these 3. So this one is like that wood grain one that is from Michael's It's Recollections brand, and it's like a white pine or a birch kind of thing. Thought maybe that would be nice. And then these 2 are the Simply Gilded. This one's Simply Gilded Archer and Olive, I think, and then this one's just like a Simply Gilded one. I feel like the color palette matches. They're both really skinny, so I figured maybe I could layer them over the wood grain one. But I think I just need to start getting stuff on the pages, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. Okay, so I need to just start by picking something out of the Christmas Village book that I would like to use, and then we can figure out what else will surround it. I do like the functional boxes in here. I feel like I could make use of those, or I could save them for something else. Last time I used one of these sticker packs, I just didn't use the boxes. I just pulled like solid colored boxes because it felt a little overwhelming. I really love this one right here. I think that is so cute. And I like this one as well. So if I pull these 2 like sticker dolls, we're just gonna put them on the back of my hand for now. Can just do them right here. What are we thinking scrapbook paper wise? I like the trees. I mean, I think the color palette matches surprisingly well. We're gonna go with the trees. That's kind of unexpected. And what do I want to do? I'm going to do like a little bit of a corner piece for these. We're getting some whole trees in there. I didn't want to go super small with the scrapbook paper because I wanted the trees to still be like full trees. I'm going to grab my Tombow Mono Dots adhesive, and we're doing this all with stickers on the back of my hand because that's kind of like my sticker resting ground I don't use wax paper. There was a period in time where I did use wax paper, but that was kind of just because I was planning with like 5 or 6 different sticker books at once, and I've kind of lost the patience for that. I don't have the time to be pulling from 5 or 6 different sticker books and then like having to remember, oh yeah, that came out of that sticker book and that came out of that sticker book. And then I wouldn't put the stickers back in the book when I finished filming because I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this right now. Which became a pain later on because then I wanted the stickers that were just like left over on the wax paper back in the books, but they weren't back in the books. So yeah, the sticker wax paper thing, just not my jam. I know some people who do it and they do it very well and they think ahead much better than I do. But when I was doing the wax paper, it was just kind of like, I will stick anything and everything on the wax paper, and we'll just kind of come to a decision when I'm planning. So I'm going to take this skinny washi and I'm going to layer it like right down the middle of the wood grain one. I kind of like the way that looks. So when I'm playing with like 2 like very, very different widths of washi like this, I often like to layer them just like directly on top of each other rather than like staggered. So I think that looks kind of cute. I'm going to take the Create with Mandy Botanicals. These are the ones that are printed on paper, and you can use my code Caitlin10 to save 10% off at Create with Mandy. These are part of her newest collection. So these are available, the Botanicals are available on both clear and paper. Last time I used them, I used the clear ones because I wanted the pages to kind of show through. This time we're going on top of scrapbook paper, so I want the paper ones to like kind of cover up some stuff. I'm spacing these out, just kind of staggered like that, and then I'm going to take this botanical as a corner element to go over this one. It's not blocking out too much of the design, so I think that looks good. I like this so far. I do feel like it needs a third thing out of the like Rongrong Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop book though, because I would like just something else to go in that space. So I'm going to flip through these a little bit more. I don't think that longer bar sticker is really going to be the one that I want for this. There are little like washi stickers in here, but I don't think that's going to work for me either. We got the fashion dolls. We've got the clear stickers, but that's going to get a little weird when I put it on top of that scrapbook paper. I'm like, I like the houses. Could do like the 3 houses right over here on top of the scrapbook paper, but I'd like the trees to show through as well. So maybe I should just pull a quote in. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I like the purple script that's kind of in the middle of that type. It's going to go right on top of that line though. So I'm going to try to find my white gel pen for this. And I'm just going to take this Jelly Roll pen to get rid of that line so that it's not cutting directly through the middle of the words. These are really cheap pens. I get them at Michael's and I use like my coupon on them. So for 40% off, you can get like a pack of 3 or something like that for only a couple dollars. I think they also have them like in the individual like pen stock. So you could get like 1 if you just wanted 1 white gel pen. I've heard there's other options on the market that work a little bit better than this, but these ones are cheap and they're easy to find. So that's kind of what I gravitate towards. I'm using the 10. There's also an 8 that like gets a little bit more detailed. I don't know which I prefer. The 10 just gets like pretty fast coverage. With the 8, you kind of have to scribble a little bit more to cover larger areas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's going to go right into that section. And since the Jelly Roll is a water-based marker or water-based pen, I could take like a slightly damp Q-tip and just kind of get rid of the rest of it if I wanted to, but I'm fine just like not having the line on that side of it. Okay, so this is what we've got going on like cluster-wise for Monday, Tuesday. And then I'm thinking I'd like, trying to decide. I'm like, I could do something kind of up in this corner on like Tuesday, Wednesday, or I could do something that kind of cuts between the 2 pages. Or maybe I should just take like a little bit of a pause moment and do a cluster up on Saturday, Sunday. oh, I don't know. I don't want to do the same thing that I always do. I'm like trying to get out of my like rut of like corner, some stuff in the middle. I think I'm just gonna tear like a bottom right corner out of my scrapbook paper. It already kind of is like ripped into the right shape for what I want. Oh, I did not tear that correctly. But that's kind of like the chance you take with just like ripping the scrapbook paper rather than cutting it. Okay, this is a really not good looking corner piece. I wonder how well we can spruce it up with some stickers. I'm just gonna kind of feel it out. If I put it there, no, I don't mind it. I do like that it's a little bit smaller than the other half of the spread, just so they're not like identical sloping pieces of scrapbook paper that kind of split things in half. I want it to be a little unbalanced, but like unbalanced in the sense that like it will balance itself out with like stickers or something else. So like if I have a smaller piece of scrapbook paper, maybe I'll do more stickers over here. And like if I have a larger piece of scrapbook paper, maybe I'll do less stickers over there. So we can kind of like mix and match with like the weights of all of our stuff. Okay. Clear stickers, which I don't really want to layer on top of the scrapbook paper. I'm just going to stick the cover page off to the side. Maybe this is the place that I put the like longer rectangle sticker. Okay, that is cute. Kind of similar thing like on that. What do we have? I thought there were two of the longer rectangles. Maybe the pages are just kind of sticking together on me. So these ones are all of our clear sheets, except for this one, right? These are all the clear ones? Yes. So there's 6 different clear sticker sheets in here. That means 6 paper ones as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here's the other. Okay, there's 2 long rectangles. We're going to take this one, and then I want to pick 2 like smaller rectangles that aren't those girls, because I don't want them to be like the same people in the same cluster. I like it's beginning to cost a lot like Christmas. That's really funny. But I didn't use quotes in the other 2 decorative ones. So I'm going to do this girl with all of the like presents. And I'm kind of looking for 3. She's also here cut out a little bit more precisely where it's just like white around her instead of like a backdrop. I like this girl, but she's already there in that sticker. Let's see. I'm just gonna get these off of my hands. That might be a little bit more useful. There's this kind of corner cut piece, but I think I'll save that for something else. I'm gonna go with this one to cover up like this corner. So I'm gonna pre-layer those just to kind of have them like this. And maybe washi tape could be useful. I think I got a little too much on my, I was going to say a little too much on my plate, but maybe a little too much on my hands, both literally and figuratively. So I'm going to add in the washi tape, and this is just going to hang out on the edge of the table, free up some hand space to kind of navigate what I'm planning with. And then I'll take my Simply Gilded washi tape. It is silver foil on this one, so I'm thinking silver foiled boxes. I ended up doing that for my monthly spread, and it turned out really cute. Okay, for this one, we have to decide where it's going in relation to the washi tape. I'm thinking here, that way we get some that kind of sticks out the side of the floral, so it's not completely covered up. I like that placement. That looks really good to me. And then this one, I'm like thinking it'll go right there. Or should I just do the one longer sticker? I say this like every single video these days. I'm like, maybe it would be nice if I just got some live feedback. I need to like start doing these videos live or something like that. I've never done a YouTube live. I think it's something that would stress me out more than I would like have fun with it. Like, yes, I'd like to interact with people live, but like navigating, responding to comments or messages and whatever while I'm actually planning, I think that's going to be too many things for me to like toggle between. So I don't know. I don't know if that's ever in the cards, but YouTube does have a feature where I can like do a premiere of a video. So like I'll have the video uploaded and then it'll go live at a specific time, but I will be there and like be able to respond to people in the messages live. Maybe I should try doing one of those. I haven't decided if that's something I'd like to do just yet, but if you're interested in something like that where we can like live chat while the video premieres or whatever, do let me know. I would be happy to like engage with you in that way. I just don't know if like live streaming, like where I am planning and it is airing at that very moment, is something that I am capable of doing as like one person YouTube channel. Because like when I'm on Mary Ellen's Patreon, like Mary Ellen Planning with Bumble, and she does her live streams for her Patreon members, she has like her daughter Allie who is like reading the comments out loud to her. And that's nice because then you have someone to like keep an eye on the chat. But if I'm planning, I'm kind of in my own bubble of like not paying attention. Okay, so I stuck that girl right there and I'm going to pick another quote. And I was like, oh, look at that one. Same one as over there. So we're not going to do that. This one kind of tripped me up when I was like looking through it because I couldn't figure out what this last word says and I still can't figure it out. So it says, let it snow, let it glow. I think it might be wow. Let it wow. If you have a better reading of that, do let me know because I really have no concept of what that sticker says. I think it's really pretty, but I just cannot figure out that last word for the life of me. I like the little like Christmas lights, and I'm thinking they'll go like right here, kind of layered into that cluster. We're getting some good use out of the white gel pen today. It's been a minute since I used it just because I've been a little bit lazy with the planner spreads. I'm like, yep, if the lines of the page show through, they show through. But in this one, we are taking a little bit more care to cover up some unsightly vertical box lines. So this is gonna go right here, just kind of dangling in that empty space. I think it looks good. And then maybe I'll add in, there's a smaller one of them. Maybe I'll take this one and put it in that other cluster. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Could go like up here, or I think if I just have them like hanging out over here. Like, I know in theory they should be attached to something, like the top of a box or whatever. But I kind of just like them hanging out in the blank space. They kind of remind me of like washi tape that's not quite washi tape. And I will just white out a little section where this is going to hit that line as well. We're not going with the whole line this time though. Trying to make sure they're on the page straight and not attached dog hair. I spent the day yesterday at my parents' house and now I feel like dog hair is on everything. All of the stickers. And I'm like, I've been back at the apartment for a few hours now, but I'm still finding it like in the stickers, whatever. Okay, we've got these clusters going on. Festive, I like it. Not completely sold on the Create with Mandy one that's hanging out here just in the corner. So I'm going to peel that up and just kind of move it somewhere else in this corner, I think. Maybe that'll help kind of solidify things a bit more. These aren't black line art. They're kind of like a navy color, I think. But I like it. Okay. That kind of brings this into like a weird circle or like weird loop. So maybe not that. Could go a little lower, or we could, maybe the solution to what I'm having an issue with is to like cut it like this. So if I cut it, then I can have it kind of layer behind, even though it's not like actually layered behind the sticker that I had it on top of. So if I put one piece there and one piece over here, yeah, I think that looks good. I think that kind of helps not have this weird peninsula of stickers jutting out that way. So now I'm going to grab that scrapbook paper one more time, and I think I'm going to do like a little like rounded piece of it along the top of the spread. So the way I have it kind of ripped right now, I think I'm just gonna cut it straight across, and then I will deal with the not so curved areas by just kind of ripping little bits and pieces off of this. So this kind of weird section at the bottom, I'm just gonna round that out. It might be a little too steep, but I can't quite tell. I don't really have much like planned in the middle of the week, so it wouldn't hurt to have like just a larger kind of clump of it. So like, it'd go right there. Let's embrace it. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of affix it to the pages like that. I do wanna make sure that I kind of cut it straight enough so that it'll line up with the boxes on the top. I need to just trim slightly to get this a little bit more level. I think that should help, because I want it to line up right along that line. And the pages are going to go together. I think that's close enough for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Tombow on the back of this. I spent most of today Christmas and holiday shopping. I went to 4 different TJ Maxx's, I want to say, across 2 states. That sounds dramatic, but I was driving back to our apartment from my parents' house, so I stopped at 2 TJ Maxx's by them and 2 TJ Maxx's up here, and I still didn't find the shoes that I wanted. So when I stopped at the TJ Maxx at my parents' house, the first one, I saw these shoes that I was like, I need those in my life. But they only had 8.5, and I'm like, I'm not an 8.5. I don't think I could fit into an 8.5. I would not be able to make that work. I'm a 7 normally in shoes. You're getting so much information about me. I'm normally a 7 in shoes. I could make a 7.5 work if I really like them, but they only had 8.5. So I'm like, okay, I will try another TJ Maxx. Second TJ Maxx didn't have them. Third one didn't, whatever. But along the way, I picked up many, many Christmas gifts and Hanukkah gifts for friends and family and just everybody in my life. So now I've got to wrap everything, which is going to be a little bit of an endeavor because they're all sitting in bags under my desk right now. So gifts are kind of the focus of today. I got a lot of cool stuff for everybody and for myself because I couldn't resist. But I was better this time. I didn't buy a whole bunch of stuff for myself. I only bought 1 or 2 things. So I put that washi tape right up there, and then I want to do the Christmas village kind of thing because that's the theme of the book. So I'm going to grab those building stickers. So I have these ones that are a little bit larger, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards, or I have the smaller ones, but I feel like these buildings will be a little bit of a better size. So I'm going to set up just along this top row of boxes, a little Christmas village. And I don't know if I want Christmas trees in there or if I just want to do the 3 houses. I'm not sure how well they would layer on top of the scrapbook paper, but I do want to kind of take a stab at it. I think they're going to look fine. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Neighbor's dog is going crazy right now. I have no idea why. So sorry about that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, layered between the 2 pages. And then I've got the slightly shorter house, or it's a business. It says sale out front. This one, should I go over here? Because then it would be pink, purple, pink. I think that might be the best. And then it won't be on top of that larger chunk of the tree paper. So I'm going to do that. I'm trying to think. I really want this to kind of tie together. This feels a little isolated from kind of what I was doing down there. Maybe I should have put these on top of some florals. Some of those Create with Mandy florals. Well, the first thing I'm going to do to kind of bring this back into the other clusters is take these Christmas lights that the other 2 have, and we're going to place those somewhere. They could go up here or they could go over by the washi tape. I think Maybe up here is kind of the best place to put them. Could do them like actual Christmas lights. I don't actually like that as much as just like the free floating Christmas lights. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cut these apart one more time. We're partially filled in over here on the other side of the spread. It's gonna cut apart. And I think I should probably just like punch them out again with the crocodile. And by doing that, we have fully committed to those houses staying there. So they are going to live there. I just need to decide what I can put around them to make them fit better. So I've got my Create with Mandy florals. If I take this one, let's see, I'm gonna line these back up once again. I'm thinking if I could like layer them like that, maybe that would help. It blocks out a little bit of the house, but I don't hate it. So maybe I should do that. Just add this floral in there. I keep cutting apart these pages and repunching them. That's kind of my only qualm. But it's not bad. So I'm gonna do that. I don't think the washi tape is particularly working for me over here. I'm gonna peel that up, and maybe it's salvageable, especially the one that was like just on top of washi tape, just because the washi tape itself is pretty glossy, that it probably could re-adhere somewhere else. I'm gonna take these right up. We're gonna decide what we're doing. Maybe they need to like come in from the side and this house needs to go on top of them. Oh gosh, washi tape on my actual planner spread that I'm working with today. These are both actual planner spreads. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but it's like the planner spread that I committed to writing in. So it feels a little bit more real than this one that I haven't actually written in. So I'm peeling this up partially. And then I'm going to take the washi tape that I already placed. We're just going to go right down there. I don't want it to be as long as it was, so we're going to rip that off. And then this one is going to go on top of it. I don't know how well it's going to show through those houses, or that house, that one single house that gets on top of it, but okay, not bad. I don't hate it. And then I'm going to take another one of the florals, because it's going to need two in this cluster. And I think I want this one like right here behind that house that I just placed back on top of the washi tape. So I'm going to layer this right here. House back on top of that. It's coming together. We're going to cut the pages apart again. We're just constantly redoing this. I should have just waited until I had all the stickers where I wanted them, but that's not how my brain works. If only I had like a quote on paper that would be opaque to go over the trees. That would be nice to have up there. I'll have to do some digging because I'm not super familiar with everything that's in this pack of like stickers, because this is my first time using it. Okay, we got 2 botanicals left. As far as quotes go, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Already got it. No quotes, no quotes, no quotes on that. We've got some clear quotes, which holding those to the side. Those are all attached to like the stick figure girls, and then, or not stick figure, the fashion dolls, sticker dolls, that's what I was looking to say. Let it snow, let it glow, let it wow. Huh? Maybe? Trying to decide which of these will look best in the space I'm working with. I'm also now realizing that this cluster over here didn't get a quote. So, does this one need a quote? I like Merry and Bright, so I feel like this could make its way into like either this one or this one. And if I place it, it would go here, but then that kind of makes this into like a square-shaped cluster. Could do it like right down here, but that just feels a little tangential, and up here it just feels just not right. I don't mind it here, but then it's like right on top of the other quote, and if I put it on top of the scrapbook paper, it gets completely lost. So maybe I just need to like let it be with the quotes. They just need to exist on the sticker sheets and not on the pages of the planner. I'm going to go ahead and plug some boxes in here for the functional space, and then I'll just kind of reconsider what I'm doing with all the decorative stuff. I'm like really thinking about this space up here. I don't know. Like I like this cluster and I like this cluster, but this one is just like not quite there yet. For the boxes, I'm going to grab those silver boxes out of Colorful Boxes. This is just a pack of all silver because I kind of took apart my Colorful Boxes books and just put them into the shell of one of them so that they could all be grouped together. We're going to take this one for work on Monday. And then another one of those for work on Tuesday. And they're just going to go here in this middle row, especially on Tuesday where there's not really anywhere else it could go. So we've got those two. And then I'm going to flip over here, and I've got, I think, work on Saturday and Sunday? Yeah, that sounds right. So I'm going to take these boxes, and instead of going in the middle row for those, maybe I should just do them up here. Well, I've got two things on Saturday. So Planners and Wine does like a live podcast recording with their Patreon members, and I'm a member of their Patreon. It happens once a month, so that happens to be on this Saturday. I think I'm going to be able to make it this time, so I'm going to put the box in for that. And then work shift will go right underneath that. That fills up the space nicely. And then I will take another one of these for Sunday's work shift to go right over there. Silver snowflakes, that would help. I don't know if I have any of those, but that would help. As far as commitments go, though, that's all I've got for the week. I'm really just doing individual work on all the other projects in my life, so I do need some empty space to kind of work through those things. I don't have silver snowflakes, but I do have this really old Squad Goals book that has these pages in it. And I'm not going to add the girls in because the Rongrong girls are already in there, but I like the snowflakes off of these ones. So I'm going to add in a few of them. I'm going to do like the pink one because that matches pretty closely. This like royal blue, I think that's close enough to what we're working with. And then the more aqua blue. I'm looking at it, I think the darker blue is not exactly what I'm working with. It's not in the color palette of the other stickers, so that one's just gonna go back in the book. But the aqua one, that should be fine. More of like a turquoise, I think that looks good. But I'm gonna add in just a bunch of these little like snowflakes just into the like scene that I have going up there at the top, the other clusters, etc. I think these could be kind of fun layered on top of the Create with Mandy florals as well to bring in just like a little pop of color because they are black and white. And they're not even black and white, they're like navy and white. But I will add some of those in there. I'm not going for like the thicker snowflakes, I'm just going for that like skinny line art one. So those will be in my clusters. There's some even like really, really tiny versions of them. I'll add one in. What do we have left? One pink one over here. That one's like a hot pink, so I'm going to stay away from that. We got this one up here. That one's attached to the girl making snow angels, so not going to use that one. There's a second page too. You can see how much I've really used this older Squad Goals book. So I'm happy to be able to put some of those stickers on the pages. I actually just got in the mail today my brand new Squad Goals book. Happy Planner released like a new version of Squad Goals, and I really liked it. It came in a bundle as part of their Black Friday sale, so it comes with like a planner pouch, the sticker book itself, some sticky notes, and some bookmarks. All stuff that I feel like I'm going to use, but I really wanted the sticker book, so I got the Squad Goals bundle. And I was actually really good. That was the only thing that I bought from their Black Friday sale. I'm going to add this one on top of the scrapbook paper. we are just going crazy with all of the snowflakes in here. So that was the one thing I bought from the Happy Planner Black Friday sale. Squad Goals has a special place in my heart, so I got that one. You probably couldn't tell that by how much I've used out of this one. But this is like not my favorite version of Squad Goals. My favorite version of Squad Goals is like the year after this one actually happened. Or maybe it's the one 2 years after this. Anyway, they do a good job with the Squad Goals books, so I got the newer version of that. And I just stuck all of the snowflakes on my hand so that I can place them a little bit easier. They're just going wherever. I mean, that's what snow does, so true to life. Yeah, I think that's fine. It added a little something. And with that, I think I need to call this done. I'm going to go ahead and re-hole punch this. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but like everything is really cute. So I think that kind of makes up for the fact that I'm not super pleased with the sticker placement on this one. Alrighty, set up back in the planner. Again, like the sticker placement is off in some areas. It just like doesn't feel exactly there, but I think it's going to be one of those spreads that once I get more boxes on the pages and I like start writing in this, it'll really fill out and it'll look a lot better. Like last week's spread felt a bit sparse when I finished the video. It was a really fast video last week for the catch-all, but now that I'm like writing in it, it feels a bit better. So I'm hoping that'll be the case with this one. I like the stickers together. I like the clustering, but there's just like something off. I can't quite put my finger on it, so maybe that's something I figure out off camera. But this is what I've got for December 5th through 11th. I will try to link everything down below. The scrapbook paper, I think I got it last year, so I don't think I'm going to be able to find that. And also, I don't know if I can like find single sheets of scrapbook paper on the Joann's website. But I'll try to link like the washi tapes and the Create with Mandy Botanicals and the I wanted to say Mojo Jojo. Everybody's named Jojo in the planner community. I will try to find the Rongrong and Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop collab link down below. So this is what we've got for the catch-all this week. Pretty relaxed week. I'm just kind of working on stuff and working on Etsy stuff and trying to also prepare for like an upcoming December release, which I think is going to be closer to the end of the month. So I will let you know when that's going to actually happen. I'll give you more details and a little bit more warning about that, but it'll be like later in the month. So this is what I've got for this week, and there you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos, as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!